Hi, I'm Lawrence Connor. I'm one of two directors who will be bringing a new version of Les Misérables to Japan later this year. Again, I mean, we have looked at rethinking the set. We wanted to take the story out of the black box and give it more a feeling of more location and honesty with time, so that we could sort of follow the story and its time zone all the way through the piece quite clearly. We wanted to give our cities a landscape and our countryside a landscape. We've looked at redesigning the costumes in order to give it a fresh flavour and a brand new orchestration that is sort of robust and fits beautifully with the new production. Yeah, very much so. I mean, we've introduced projection into the set, and we took most of our inspirations from Victor Hugo's original paintings. Because a little known fact is that Victor Hugo was a sort of interesting sort of abstract artist, as well as a writer and philanthropist, and we wanted to sort of look at that because actually looking at the paintings gave us a real insight to how he saw France and how he saw these people at the time of his writing, and it really gave us a nice palette to work from, and also it's sort of an indication of how we should structure how the story is played and how we dramatize it. So yes, you do. You get for example, when he's at the beginning, he's walking through the countryside. You are very aware that there's a landscape world in which he walks upon. When he goes into Paris, you can see the city streets, you can see the water, the bridges, you get a sense of a world. And the same goes for Rue Plumet. When we see Cosette and Valjean in his house, you can see the street in which he lives and the other houses that would be on that particular street. So yeah, location really helps us. What was interesting was as we were going through the piece, is actually what time it was at any time, you know, what day in which way it was working. So for example, where we sort of had to really put our thinking hats on was the moment in which Javert is in Paris and he sings Stars, to the moment of us going to the Rue Plumet and then the ABC Cafe, and and how each one of those timed together makes sense. And so we had to, because it really affected how we lit the scenes, how the image would be played. So there was a lot to think about, and actually sometimes it's the sort of thing that you don't actually think about when you see Les Mis, because the black box just allows you to sort of make those sort of decisions up for yourself. But we had to be much more sympathetic to that as an idea. So once again, you have an opportunity to see Les Mis here in Japan, but this time with a slightly different take. It's a brand new production and a narrative style that you'll have never seen before, a costume design that you will never have seen before, and a whole new, wonderfully designed set with 21st century design technology that will blow your mind. Les Mis, it's one to see.